Two of the most infamous tornadoes in U.S. history, the May 27, 1997 Jarrell Tornado in Texas and the May 3, 1999 Bridge Creek Moore Tornado in Oklahoma. Both are rated F5. Both were devastating. But what if we swapped them? What if the slow-moving, ground-scraping Jarrell monster had carved its way across Moore, Oklahoma, instead of the faster, larger 1999 storm? Today we dive into the ultimate what-if scenario. The Bridge Creek Moore Tornado of May 3, 1999 is infamous as one of the most powerful tornadoes ever recorded, with Doppler on wheels detecting winds over 302 miles per hour. It ripped through densely populated suburbs of Oklahoma City, killing 36 and injuring nearly 600. Damage costs were estimated at over $1 billion. Meanwhile, the Jarrell Tornado of May 27, 1997 is remembered for its sheer brutality. Though smaller in size, it was a slow-moving beast that ground entire neighborhoods into bare slabs. Winds exceeded 260 miles per hour, and its forward speed dropped to less than 10 miles per hour, meaning it set over neighborhoods, disintegrating them into pieces. 27 people were killed in Jarrell, almost all in one neighborhood. So what happens if we place a Jarrell tornado onto the 1999 Bridge Creek Moore path? First, we need to understand the key difference: speed. The 1999 storm moved at about 30 to 35 miles per hour. The Jarrell storm crawled at less than 10. In Moore, Oklahoma, with its dense suburban neighborhoods, schools, and businesses, that slower speed would mean catastrophic consequences. In 1997, Jarrell's slow speed allowed its winds to strip asphalt from roads, scour the earth 18 inches deep, and leave nothing but foundations. Now imagine that level of destruction across Moore. Entire subdivisions in Bridge Creek, Newcastle, and Moore that were already destroyed in the 1999 would not just be leveled, they would be erased. Homes wouldn't just collapse, they would be pulverized into splinters. Even reinforced concrete buildings could be ripped apart, giving enough exposure time under the vortex. The 1999 Moore tornado killed 36 people, despite extensive warnings, advanced radar, and live TV coverage. But if the Jarrell tornado had struck instead, with its grinding motion and longer exposure per structure, experts believe the death toll could have easily doubled or tripled. Hundreds more could have been injured or killed, as homes disintegrated around families sheltering inside. Even underground storm shelters might not have been enough in some areas, as debris spilled in entrances and the air became scarce. The economic toll of the 1999 Moore tornado was over $1 billion, at the time the most expensive tornado in history. If the Jarrell tornado had replaced it with longer-lasting destruction and more total losses per square mile, damage costs could have been 2 to 3 times higher. Moore might have become unrecognizable, with entire sections of the city erased from the map. Such a catastrophe would likely have rewritten U.S. tornado history, pushing forward changes in building codes, storm shelter requirements, and emergency alert system years earlier than they actually happened. So which tornado would have been worse? The 1999 Bridge Creek Moore tornado was stronger on radar, larger in width, and caused massive destruction at higher speeds. But the Jarrell tornado's lethally slow crawl meant that total annihilation occurred wherever it went. In a densely packed urban setting like Moore, the Jarrell tornado would have been the greater killer. It would not just have destroyed neighborhoods, it would have erased them from existence, leaving behind scars in both the land and the community that would last for generations. The Bridge Creek Moore tornado is remembered as one of the worst in history, but if the Jarrell tornado had carved the same path, Moore, Oklahoma may have never recovered the same way. Which storm do you think would have been worse? The fast-moving monster of 1999 or the grinding apocalyptic beast of 1997? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for more extreme weather history and analysis. Thanks for watching.